What is up, guys? Today I'm showing you some of my favorite knives. Some of them are affordable that you'll be able to pick up after watching this video. So check it out. Okay, and starting on the low end of the scale, we have this cheap little Ozark trail knife, spring assisted. I just tightened it up actually. It was getting a little loose in the pivots here. It's got this cool lock. You lift it, you can't deploy it, pull it back. So yeah, I got this at Walmart for like $6 or $7. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on a pocket knife, I would recommend this one. They all have like generic names, like this was probably just spring assisted gray knife. Feels comfortable in the hand. You can use the thumb studs if you want to deploy it. Again, it is spring assisted. But yeah, I know like a lot of people are like, it's a cheap Chinese knife. Look, yes, but for $7, it is a good knife in my opinion. I am not the expert of pocket knives. I just like what I like, and I will say for $7. And coming up at number 2, we have the Kershaw Clash. This I got for $25. I think it now goes for $32 on Amazon. That's where I got it. I think there was a sale and I just was like, eh. And for $25, it's a good knife. Plastic handles here, which but like metal liners, I believe. And it's not a bad pocket knife if you're looking for a decent one for cheap. Spring assisted. There is no lock on this one like the other one. And this pocket clip, I will say, one of my favorite pocket clips. It really like gets in the pocket nicely. I'm not worried about it falling out. Another thing is, originally the pocket clip was attached up here. I have bits, I was able to unscrew it, and they had a place so you could carry it in the pocket like this. Yeah, I know some people are like, oh, I want it tip down, tip up. I don't care. I just want it that way for this knife. It doesn't matter to me. But yeah, not bad knife. Okay. This knife is a very thin profile one. This is the CRKT. I forget. Oh, there it is. M16 1K5. I forgot the name for a second, my bad. Could just edit that out, but I'd rather not to. So these aren't actually thumb studs. They prevent this piece right here actually stops the knife in its track. I mean, you could use them as thumb studs if you really want. But the flipper here works amazingly. It is not spring assisted, but it is so smooth, it just flips right out. My aunt got me this one for my birthday a couple years ago. It ran her about $20, I believe. It's probably $25 now, because, you know, the cost of everything. But yeah, this one, very thin profile one, very slim, not too bulky, fits my hand pretty comfortably, a little snug, but nothing major. But I, for $20, would recommend this knife. Up next here we have this Ganzo G729, I believe it's called. This one is my first ever like axis lock knife. For those that don't know, this is the lock. Blade is deployed. This bar prevents the knife from buckling in. You can pull one side or both down, and then you can close the knife. When you get good at it, you can really get like speedy with it. Thing I will say though is it was only like $25 with shipping. Another cheap knife. It's a good one though, but I will say it took me 3 days to break in this lock. Like it was stiff. I didn't use anything on it, just kept like opening and closing the knife until it eventually broke in. And now, once that 3 days came and passed, this was like the smoothest knife in my collection. I really recommend this one. Again, and also plus side, it's a bigger knife. Like it's not huge, but like my entire hand fits comfortably in there. You can even choke up. There's like a little groove right here. But yeah, highly recommend. Okay, next knife we got out is this one. This is a Schrade Scout, I believe is the name. And this one's pretty unique because it's front knife. It is not, off the camera, my bad. It is not a double action, I believe it's called, where you can pull it back into the handle with the same trigger, or with the same button, whatever it's called. This one's actually pretty unique and different, and the reason for that is because you have to pull, so this is the safety. When that's closed, the blade will not come out. You pull it back, I'll get a nice little zoom on there, and that's red for fire. You push this up, the blade comes out. This then moves freely. The blade is not connected to this anymore. This button right here in the corner, you push up, that just locks the blade, and you just pull back. I'm trying to get this on frame. Pull back till it clicks, and you're good to go. Now it isn't an automatic, it's actually spring assisted, so if you want, you could take the little pullback here and just, I'm going to try, get my hand out of the way, just fire it right out that way, but that's no fun. We all know. This ran me about $50, I would say, at Blade HQ. It's been a while since I bought this one, so I think it was in 2019. I've had this one for a while. This one's not. Most of the other ones on the table were newer. This one I've probably had longer. So, I had fun. I will say the only downside of this knife, I don't really mind the design. It's nice. The only problem is though this pocket knife drives me crazy. Because it's in my pocket, like, and then I gotta like reach and like really pull it out. Other than that though, I do love this knife. It's flashy, it cuts well, but yes. Okay, and the next knife on the table ran me about close to $70, and that is this push button automatic that just hit everything on the table. Cool. Yeah, let me fire it better. Now it's a, let's see, I believe it's a AKC Extreme. From what I was told, it was made in Italy. It is just a it is a push button and a push lock. Please check your local knife laws to see if you can carry this. I know I can in the state I'm in. It is legal to carry these. If you cannot carry an automatic knife, you can carry a spring assisted, provided the stiletto blade is allowed. This is a cheaper knife I got, and it's to replicate the old school Italian switchblades. This is clearly not an old school Italian switchblade, but I do like this one. This one I got on eBay for like $13. It's just stiletto on it, and like Elite Edge. I'm sure it was zooming in, says made in China, all that fun stuff. But this I would recommend the Ozark Trail knife that I showed you earlier compared to this, because this is lower quality in my opinion. It is good though for the money. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you can't carry an auto, you can go with these. But again, check your local knife laws. I know I can carry this, and I can carry this. You know, me personally, I like this better than this, but you know, they're both flashy in their own way. If you can get this, it will run you about $70, I believe. But it is a high, well, I shouldn't say high, but a really good quality knife. But it just opens nice, you know, comfy in the hand. The only problem I was having though is I just stopped carrying this for a while, and I don't know if something like dirt-wise got on the mechanism, and when I would push it, it would like open very slowly to the point where like I had to flick my wrist out just to get it to open. But now it's fine. Like, I don't know if I knocked something by playing with it, but I haven't had a problem with it since. So just a little heads up, just to keep you updated. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you want to check out more videos, go ahead and check out my channel. There's a lot on here. I just wanted to come on and say thank you, and remember to be cool, be kind, and be safe. I will catch you in my next video. Alright, peace out guys.